So today we'll be talking about the implicit versus the explicit measure. Before we talk about that, the fundamentals that we need to remember is that when we create a calculated column, that would reflect in a table that we use, but that's not the case when it comes to measures. When we create a measures, it would reflect in the visuals and not in the tables. Speaking of the implicit versus the explicit measures, let's say we have got this data that tells us about the product sales amount and the product category. Now let us quickly understand the difference. Let's say I create a table and this has got, let's say, product, and second thing that I want to add is the sales amount. Now you should know that when you do this you have already created the implicit measure, because if you have a look at the second column, sum of sales, if I click on this arrow, you will see that the aggregation has already happened, and that's what the measures do. So when I add this particular column, the implicit measure has already been created. Now how do I create the explicit measure? All you need to do is go to the modeling ribbon and go towards this option that is called as new measure. Let's say the name of the measure is sales, sum sales, so I'll just same sum sales, and all I need to do is do the sum of what? Sum of the sales amount. So I have created a very basic measure and I'll just click enter, and the moment I do that, the new measure has been created. Now let's just see how does this look. I will just add this measure to the same table. So sum sales is the measure I created. I'll add this, and as you can see now, it is reflecting the exact same values to us, the summation of the products, right? So the first column that we saw was the implicit measure, and this one that we created manually, this is nothing but the explicit measure. Thank you so much for watching.